The U.S. Air Force carried out a midnight test launch of an unarmed Minuteman-III intercontinental ballistic missile. The missile was launched at 12:01 a.m. Pacific time from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California by Air Force Global Strike Command. Traveling over 4,200 miles or 6,760 kilometers at speeds exceeding 15,000 miles per hour, or Mach 20, the missile reached its target near the Kwajalein Atoll in the Marshall Islands. Sensors at the Ronald Reagan Ballistic Missile Defense Test Site, managed by the U.S. Army Space and Missile Defense Command, tracked its trajectory and collected radar, optical, and telemetry data during its final phase to evaluate performance. General Thomas Bussiere, commander of Air Force Global Strike Command, said, "This ICBM test launch underscores the strength of the nation's nuclear deterrent and the readiness of the ICBM leg of the triad. This powerful safeguard is maintained by dedicated airmen, missileers, defenders, helicopter crews, and their support teams, who protect our nation and its allies." According to the U.S. Air Force, the missile was randomly selected from Malmstrom Air Force Base in Montana and outfitted with a Mark 21 high-fidelity reentry vehicle, which in operational conditions would carry a nuclear warhead. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why the test firing of Minuteman-III ICBM is an unambiguous signal to adversaries. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted and fastest VPN brand that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte. NordVPN provides a 256-bit encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy and also enables you to access contents that are blocked based on geolocation. Its threat protection system helps you avoid phishing, scams, and malware. NordVPN application is available for all the major platforms as well as browsers. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive saving by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The Minuteman missile series has been the foundation of the United States land-based nuclear deterrent since 1962. Development of the Minuteman-III began in 1964, and it officially entered service in 1970. Command and control of the system falls under Air Force Global Strike Command. By the late 1970s, the U.S. had deployed approximately 1,000 Minuteman-III missiles. That number gradually declined to about 450 by September 2017, and today roughly 400 remain in active service. The Air Force plans to keep the Minuteman-III operational through at least 2030, when it will be replaced by the LGM-35A Sentinel. The Minuteman missile series has seen range improvements with each successive version. The Minuteman-III is officially credited with an operational range of approximately 8,100 miles, 13,000 kilometers, although its exact capabilities remain classified. Some analysts believe the missile could reach up to 9,950 miles, 16,000 kilometers, depending on its warhead configuration. The Minuteman-III is designed for launch from underground missile silos, vertical cylindrical structures built to store and fire ICBMs. These silos house the missile deep below ground, shielded by a heavy blast door. They are typically linked, either physically or electronically, to a missile launch control center responsible for managing the launch sequence. The Minuteman-III was originally equipped with an inertial navigation system that offered a circular error probable CEP of about 200 meters. An upgraded guidance system has since improved its accuracy to approximately 120 meters CEP, allowing for near-precision targeting even over intercontinental distances. The missile is powered by 3 stages of solid-fuel rocket motors. The first stage is the Theocol Tu-122, followed by the Aerojet General SR-19-AJ-1, second stage, and the Aerojet/Theocol SR-73-AJ/TC-1, third stage. Thanks to its solid fuel design, the Minuteman-III can remain in a ready-to-launch state for extended periods with minimal maintenance, enabling rapid launch when commanded. Despite its age, the Minuteman-III has undergone continuous upgrades and remains a highly reliable component of the U.S. nuclear arsenal. The Minuteman-III was the first missile to be fully capable of carrying multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles. A MIRV-equipped missile carries multiple nuclear warheads, each of which can be directed to strike a separate target. Once the missile's main propulsion stages complete their burn, the warheads follow individual trajectories to their designated destinations. This advanced and complex technology significantly enhances a missile's destructive potential by allowing a single launch to strike multiple targets. The Minuteman-III can carry up to 3 warheads, each capable of being independently aimed at different locations. It carries a W-78 or W-87 warhead. The W-78 thermonuclear warhead is the warhead used on most of the United States Minuteman-III missiles. The W-78 has a publicly announced yield of 335 to 350 kilotons of TNT. The W-87 is an improvement on the W-78. Its design includes all modern safety features. The original yield of the W-87 was 300 kilotons of TNT, but has the announced ability to be upgraded to a yield of 475 kilotons. So, a single missile is capable of unleashing destructive power of around 1,000 to 1,400 kilotons of TNT. To give viewers a perspective, the Little Boy atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima had a yield of 15 kilotons of TNT, and the Fat Man atomic bomb that was detonated over Nagasaki had a yield of 21 kilotons of TNT. Minuteman-III missiles are regularly tested with launches from Vandenberg Air Force Base in order to validate the effectiveness, readiness, and accuracy of the weapon system, as well as to support the system's primary purpose, nuclear deterrence. It has nearly 100% reliability. The timing is key here since geopolitical tensions have spiked in several regions. The U.S. itself is carrying out precision strikes against Houthis on a regular basis. While the U.S. Air Force states that this test launch is part of routine and periodic activities and is not the result of current world events, the messaging is clear. The President of the United States can authorize a nuclear attack from fixed command centers, such as the White House Situation Room, or also through nuclear football. The nuclear football is a briefcase that contains codes which can be used by the President of the United States to authorize a nuclear attack while away from fixed command centers. The President is always accompanied by a military aide carrying the football, so the missile can be launched at any time and under any circumstances, and enemies shouldn't have any doubt the effectiveness of American nuclear arsenal